just value add. We're looking at minor and exempt subdivides. You could do major subdivides on anything you find if it worked out numbers wise, but we're looking at minor and exempts primarily.
And what markets are you? I know you live in Colorado. Is that where you operate?
No, we don't operate in Colorado. We operate down in the southeast. So below the Mason-Dixon line, Tennessee and south is primarily where we operate our lane business. So
Okay. And what are the characteristics you're looking for, right? So you're scrubbing through the MLS or, your team or your agents and brokers. I'm assuming you're effectively giving them like, hey, these properties need to meet this criteria for
yeah,
them to be candidates. What are those criteria for you?
yeah. So we don't buy anything in a flood zone. Wetlands has to be very nominal. We've looked at river properties, but not really then you're in a flood zone. I'm really not a big fan of it. We can get into the why later in terms of the marketing and who our end buyer is. Then on top of that, the terrain needs to be flat or undulating enough where it's workable, especially at the road front. We need to have water. We need to have power. Sewer's not really that common where we work, so really
Hmm.
it's mostly septics. So either it needs to perk or it needs to be soiled where it's good. And then as far as, do we have it cleared or not cleared, we're willing to buy both treed or untreed properties. A lot of stuff that we buy is either timbered or it's been cut or thinned.